a coach, as a teacher as well, but as a coach, you really, really want people to have that feeling of, I can confide in this person. Now, coaching skills. What is the first coaching skill I'm going to be sharing today? Now, first of all, this skill is something that people often think needs to come into play after they have signed a client, and of course it does. But in reality, you really need this skill when you first meet a client, or you first meet anyone. You first meet a student, if you're a teacher, then you're going to need this skill. What's the skill? It's actually building connection. Now, building connection is something that I really, really love studying, talking about, and helping people with. Building connection is so important because that's how you actually start things rolling. That's how we make a difference. In relationship is actually how we make a difference, right? We don't just make a difference just by giving people, a list of things to do. Of course, that helps. But as part of a relationship, it can be much more dynamic and has the potential to actually really create change and transformation in people's lives. So what do we do as a coach, as a new coach or a new educator, to actually start building connection? Okay, so some of the really, really basic things that we do are smile. Okay, having a smile on your face, looking warm and welcoming, looking like someone who is approachable. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, if you go into your session and just are acting like someone who's just like, I'm here, I'm very calm, I'm very solemn, you may not give off that impression that people can actually confide in you, that they can feel comfortable around you, that they can sort of let it all go a little bit around you. And as a coach, as a teacher as well, but as a coach, you really, really want people to have that feeling of, I can confide in this person, I feel safe with this person, I feel like they've built some sort of rapport with me. And building rapport comes from a giving and taking of relationship. Right? So building connection, you want to be smiling. You want to be making sure that they feel comfortable. Okay. By the way, before we go any further, I'm going to be sharing at the end how you can get a whole list of things, 25 ways. I've compiled a list of ways that you can help your client feel more relaxed. I'll tell you how to get that just at the end of this video. So what's something else we can do to help our client feel more calm and become more connected with our client? The second thing you can do is actually go and speak to them. So don't wait for them to come to you every time. Sometimes you might, but sometimes you actively go and seek the person. Go and say, hi, what are you doing? How are you? How is this? What's going on in your life? Without going too deep. Don't just dive over there and start going super deep into their life. Maybe not. But if you're someone who needs to meet new people, go and show an interest in another person. Showing interest and being interested in what someone else has to say is actually one of the number one ways to build connection with a person. I would say it's the number one way. Pretty much the number one way to build connection with a person is to show interest in what they are doing. So when I was a daycare educator, showing interest in the kids, in what they've got on their t-shirts, in what they've got in their backpacks, in what they want to do today, what's your favorite color, all that stuff came across and just did wonders for me as a daycare educator. It does wonders for me as a teacher, because going in and showing interest in kids and saying, oh, you can tell me all your favorite food when you tell me your name in the morning. That does wonders because everyone wants to share a bit of themselves. That's something that we really, really, really want to be doing as coaches, teachers, and or educators in any form. Okay, if we do not build connection, then we do not have a job, do not have a business. Something else that I've found is so helpful when it comes to building connection, especially with kids, but it works really, really well with adults as well, is actually really listening. Now that sounds really obvious, but I'm talking about not just listening so that you can add something straight away in the conversation, but listening and storing it away. Just store one or two little facts away, not everything about everybody, one or two little things about that person, and go, you know what? next time I see them, I can ask them about that, as long as it's not too personal. But if you can ask them about something that you heard last time in a conversation, that person immediately feels so much better about themselves, so much more loved by you, cherished by you, looked after, cared for, respected, feels like you've got more of an interest in them. And it's a fantastic way to build rapport with that person. Nothing works to build connection like talking to a person about what they're interested in, what's happening with them, and showing that you're interested in their life. And I am not talking about fake interest. I am talking about authenticity. Okay, my program is called Authentic Impact, the Authentic Impact Method. If you want to know more about it, send me an email at thecherishedcommunity@gmail.com. The Authentic Impact Method basically helps people move from surface level impact to being able to actually make an impact in the people they work with, and help, and whether that's child or whether that's adult, and help them actually feel worthwhile and build that better relationship together. Okay, consciously, in a more conscious way. Okay, so that's what I do. That is how we create clients, for starters, but it's how we create a relationship with other people, which is needed to actually make change. Okay, so I told you guys I was going to share with you a way to get even more of these, even more ways to help build connection, ways to help your client feel relaxed. Jump below into the description. There is a link there. It's completely free. Check it out and see if it will work for you in your business. I know for a fact that something out of that list, there will be at least one thing, if not 5 or more, that will work for you in your business, because building connection with people, it's not about understanding how to be a great coach. It's not about understanding how to be a great teacher. It's not about understanding all the ins and outs of it. It's just about making relationships and connections with people. And that is exactly what I am really, really passionate about here at the Cherish Coaching Co. All right, so thank you so much for watching my little video. Drop a like, drop a comment, share this video with someone else who might really enjoy it, and just help me get my channel moving. If you want to see what else I've been doing up on YouTube, my first original channel as a parenting coach is the Cherish Mum Space. That's what I've been doing the last few years. I'm changing where I'm going a little bit here to be able to help coaches, because it's something that I have learned so much on, and I want to share some of that knowledge and that understanding and the ways that you can do it really authentically with other coaches who are just starting out, all right, and educators, all right? So if you're one of those people, I'd love you to share this. I'd love you to help me along the way. I'd love you to subscribe, but most of all, I'd love your feedback. I want to know, what sort of stuff do you want to hear about on here? What sort of stuff do you want to know about from someone who has been a coach or is a coach? What do you want to know about? Do you want to know about lead magnets? Do you want to know how to create things? Do you want to know where to get good branding? Do you want to know how to talk to other people? What do you want to know? Share it below. Share some tips and tricks for me, because I really want to grow my channel. I really want to help other people. And that's really, really what I'm all about here. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'm Miranda from the Cherish Coaching Co. And I'm going to keep moving my head. I'll see you soon.